Hi everybody, my name is Taylor Green. I am one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
My name is Rhys and I'm the other audiologist here at Audiology Associates.
So we've got 3 patients in this compilation today. So I've got the first 2 are mine, which I did today actually. Rhys has kindly speedily edited them before we...
I didn't have a lunch break today. I whipped through them all so we'd have a chance to do lots of voiceovers. To keep the lovely Mr. Taylor Green on our screens, let's see.
It was actually a really tricky one. Now this patient has... I know we only done it today, but I completely forgot the story.
He's had a lunch break since then. It's no good after his food. He lays a little nap, a little lie down. He's got to stroke his lead for him and then he goes to sleep. Yes, I was
in a world of my own with my dinner, zoned out. But no, I believe the patient has had wax removal before, but it was, you know, the times that the GP used to do it with the water. But obviously that's been a while because I know that most GPs in the UK, I believe, have stopped earwax removal for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it's been gone for a little while. Either they've massively reduced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. Certainly in this area, hard pressed to find. Some, I think there's about 1 surgery that still does it. I think in the area.
I've had a couple of people say they've had it done recently. Yeah. We're lucky to get it done. I mean, it's be a GP.
Tough, isn't it? It's thick and sticky though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the sort of issue we've got. It's really wedged in there. Now, it was very similar both sides. The other side, I believe, actually came out a lot easier, but I don't know if I've put it in here. I don't know. Okay. I can't remember.
Don't worry.
I've done a few of those actually where I've done one and then I've just...
So I think I edited about 10 patients lunchtime, so I couldn't tell you either, to be honest. That is tough, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is the side the patient had more issue with because the other side was only like half full. So we could just kind of see the eardrum a little bit on the other side. But this is to do with cotton buds as well. Patient got a little bit desperate, I think, and just kind of thought, oh, you know, there's something there. It's kind of irritating me a little bit. So as obviously, you know, gone in there with cotton bud. And yeah, this has happened.
I had somebody yesterday gone in there with a hair clip and I caused it. Yeah. Guys, do yourself a favour. We're not just saying it because, you know, we want people to come through and get their earwax removed. It is so much more, you know, so much easier for us and you. If you're getting a problem with your ears, don't sit on it and wait for it. Just come and see us. Honestly, it doesn't hurt. You really don't have to. I know some people get really kind of nervous and they work themselves up. You really don't need to. That's all this is when you're doing this. I mean, you don't hear it on these videos, but it's just noisy and pulling. There's no pain, honestly.
Yeah, and don't worry if there's nothing in there because you're not wasting our time.
No,
you know, that's what you're coming in for, is to get them checked. So, you know, because I know I'm personally kind of like that type of person anyway. Yeah. Like if I obviously had a GP appointment recently and I just kind of went in and I thought, I hope I'm not wasting their time. You know, I'm naturally that kind of person anyway. But yeah, don't worry at all about it. You know, because if there's nothing in there, then you know that's a good thing. Yeah. But
even if it's just for reassurance, and don't forget, guys, we have your eyes tested regularly. You know, you have your teeth checked regularly. Get your ears done at the same time. You might as well. Well, not at the same place. Don't do it in the same place because that's just weird. But just come, you know, come and see somebody just to get it once over. It's weird, even if you've never had problems with your ears. You know, if you start to notice any issues whatsoever, or you start to think, oh, I'm just missing a couple of things, just come along, get yourself an appointment, you know, and just come and have a chat.
Just managed to dislodge that one there. I didn't hold it long enough. It's come away really nicely, actually.
It did, didn't it?
I was half expecting that to be right up against his eardrum, but didn't quite get that far. So, patient, you know, relieved once it came out.
So I'm going to go, what's that?
Centimetre, half an inch, I think that was it, a quarter of an inch?
Yeah, just under quarter, just under half, I think. Between a half and a quarter and a half inch. There we go.
Oh, so it's me again.
It's you again.
Me again.
First time wax removal, this one's called.
First time wax removal. I can't remember this one.
It's this morning.
I know.
You haven't got an excuse.
My memory's going, right?
Like 2 hours ago.
Oh gosh, I know I'm going red now. It's embarrassing. But yes, first time wax removal, you can see we've got this very kind of dry and crispy wax. I don't think the patient has used any oil.
Doesn't look like it's it.
No, it's a pretty tough old one. But it has peeled away quite nicely. I mean, sometimes we are lucky with these ones, we are lucky with these ones, and they do sometimes come away really nice, especially when it's all wedged up against the side of the ear canal. As soon as you pull that across.
This is the porcupine one we talked about in the last video.
Oh, there we are. This is probably one I was thinking about.
That's yeah, that's the one. Remember I said you go like sticking you in
Yeah,
one like that this morning? That's
there
that
we
one.
are,
This is that one.
It's all coming back to me now. Thanks for the reminder.
That's all right, but no problem at all.
Bit of a mixture in there. You could see there was like a little white strip there, and that's just dead skin that has obviously struggled to migrate and come out of the ear. Because if you didn't know, that is how your ears should or try to naturally get wax out your ears. So we will always see wax at the entrance of the ear, just past where these hairs are. That's where the glands are that produce the wax. Now, I actually stopped that there because it was clarinetting.
It was.
And I know the patient has mentioned that they've had, not current tinnitus, but they've had tinnitus previously. So luckily, that's mine to stop. But I didn't want to risk,
it's not worth it.
No, absolutely not.
So this is my patient now. Now, this was a really deceptive piece of wax. It looked rock solid. So I thought, I'm not even going to bother with suction. I'm going to go straight in with a Jobson horn. And lo and behold, it was really soft. It just almost had like, when you see like a magma and it gets that kind of crust, it's like that. And it was all more kind of molten underneath. It was that kind of consistency. And I thought, oh, perhaps it's a bit harder, but it was like this all the way through. Yeah, just that kind of, you'll see it now. When I pull this section, you'll see the tail attached to the back end. And that was basically, you've got this kind of sort of thick kind of layer that's against the skin that's hardened, but everything in the middle is really soft and squishy. Yeah. So it was a bit of a strange one. This was, I had a morning of everybody was suction and irrigation bar one patient. And this is one of those 5 patients that I saw that morning. Oh. So we just sort of tidying up here. I'm looking for a leading edge because I've seen how that last piece came away. So I know this section around the outside edges is going to be slightly tougher. So I'm trying to peel it, but it's not really giving me like a lovely long peel. And then it narrows quite considerably here so that the ear canal comes down into a kind of almost like a narrow kind of shelf. Yeah.
The eardrum is just in the distance there.
Yep.
Nice.
So I looked at this and I thought, oh, do you know what? To get that, I'm going to have to peel in the osseous portion of the canal. I'm going to have to like really peel against the canal wall, which is not going to be pleasant for the patient. So I'm going to get rid of all the dry skin I can see, which is what I'm working on this bit here. It just doesn't want to come away. If it ever wants to come away from the canal, I think I try and get it with a forceps. But as I go to try and get it, I think do I get the first piece? Yeah, I get the first piece, and I think there's another piece beyond it. Every time I try and grab this second piece, the top folds over. Oh, I can't be that bit. Must be an expert. But basically, I'm trying to get this little bit of dry skin because irrigation is great for getting soft wax away, but absolutely terrible at getting skin out. So if you've got skin, there's no point. There you go. So I was trying to just get that top jaw without touching the roof of the canal, just trying to get that top jaw over it, but it wouldn't go. Look at that. Yeah, I had a morning of it's that kind of really mushy wax. So you've got to keep taking the suction tube out, flushing it, going back in, flushing it. It was like that.
It almost looks like it's been like like a hydrogen peroxide type of drop that's gone in there, where it like dissolves and then it just kind of starts drying up again.
Yeah, where patients have used a drop, everything's improved, so they've stopped. And what happens is they basically you've just created a gap, or the wax has changed consistency a little bit, and that's kind of what happens. So I've used some irrigation now. You can see me just tidying up the outside edge.
Yeah.
A lot better. There you go. Looks very similar on this side. There's a little gap at the top. So I think I go straight in, with the right curette here. And try and just pull this down.
So when you get those like plugs that are really deep in there, as soon as you move them, you just get that like release of humidity, and camera all steams up straight away.
That's exactly what's happening. And look at that mushy layer in the middle. I've kind of skimmed across the surface there because if you angle it down far enough, you will get that kind of pull along the skin. But I know what this is going to be like, so I haven't seen the other ear canal. So what I've opted to do is just skim stuff off the surface just to create a gap and then lift with the suction tube. But look at, so I mean, it's just peeling, but it's not coming away fantastically well here. A lot of the time, if I've already seen one ear canal, I've thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to have to irrigate that. I don't do the irrigation there and then. What I'll do is do the other ear canal as well with the suction, and then if needed, then I'll do both. So if like this one's messy, in the back of my head, I'm already thinking, if this doesn't come away cleanly at the bottom end now, I'm going to go for some irrigation in here.
Yeah. Oh,
I know.
It was coming away.
It did come away nicely. That chunky bit came away. And then we ended up, it is. Not quite as clean as we thought it came away. And then you kind of, this has gone super mush. Yeah. Just expose the eardrum now, but now we've got this really sticky section here on the anterior recess, and it's just not coming away particularly cleanly. So I'm thinking, well, I've got to irrigate the other side for the sake of a couple of seconds of irrigation, which is exactly what we've done here. It's moved that section that was sitting right deep in that anterior recess out, and everything looks a lot clearer.
Oh, yeah.
So there we go. So we got,
it
was, yeah, 1 3/4 on that one.
4 centimetres.
That's about the stuff that went up the tube and into the irrigation tank as well.
Fair play.
I know.
That was,
well, there we are, guys.
We're at the end of that already, are we?
Yeah, we're finished. Yeah, it was a good one.
That one.
It was nice on that one. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching our video again today. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe. If you thoroughly enjoy the videos, you can also consider becoming members of the channel. That way, then you get to see 2 more days worth of videos every single week. So, well worth it. But as always, guys, in the meantime, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And myself, and lovely Mr. Taylor Green. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.